Hey guys, welcome to your February 2022 reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with each and every one of you, but please do take the messages that does resonate, leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to check out your moon and rising signs as well if you find that there are no messages in this video for you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and see what is coming up for you in February. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors, for the collective sign of Aquarius. All right, let's see what we have. All right. Card at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. Okay, so right off the bat, I feel like some of you, maybe not all of you, well, of course not all of you, but some of you are definitely walking away from a situation. I feel like some of you, I feel mainly, for most of you, it may be a relationship. All right, some of you may be walking away from a marriage or from a relationship that has been, there for a while. All right, you have in the situation the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so the Ten of Pentacles is all about, that full all around stability, okay, in your home life, in your work life, in your just financial area, okay, just all around stability and happiness, okay. That's the current position, but crossing it, you have the Ten of Swords. All right, so something definitely coming to an end, okay, in regards to this. So maybe, if you're not walking away from a marriage, you could be walking away from a job. All right, if you are not walking away from a job, whereas you were once financially stable, things could, be not as comfortable for you anymore, in a sense. Okay, and you're looking to regain that level of comfort by walking away from something that is no longer serving you guys. All right, so the Ten of Swords is too all about like betrayals and painful endings. All right, so this could be you walking away due to some type of hurt, or just feeling backstabbed and betrayed, feeling like you and whoever this other person or situation is, feeling like you're not compatible anymore. Okay, the union is not there. All right, and I do feel like too, like I mentioned earlier, with the Six of Cups being in the foundation, this could be because the Six of Cups is all about going back to the past. So this makes me feel like this is a relationship that has been around for a while. All right, it's not something new that you're walking away from, or something that's short term. I do feel like for some of you, it is something that you have been invested in a while. Okay, even with the Six of Cups being here with the child showing here, this even more, makes me think for some of you, it could be marriage related or home life related, to where there is that structure of a family and you having to or wanting to walk away from that. All right, in the past position, you have the Five of Pentacles. So I do feel like with the Five of Pentacles being here, this is you having that feeling of lack of, okay, feeling like normally it is financial. Okay, things weren't going well financially. All right, and so could be what some of you are looking to regain control over, which is your finances, or it could have been money problems in a family situation. All right, financial problems, or just feeling like where you're at is not providing you that full all around comfort with this Ten of Pentacles here. Something's lacking in some area or some department. All right. In the present, you have the Two of Cups. Okay, so I do think for some of you, you are feeling like regaining a sense of partnership, you know, regaining what was lost. And if it's not necessarily with the person that you're with now, or the situation that you're in now, possibly with someone new. Okay, looking to regain what it is that you no longer have, you know, in this current situation. All right, wanting to feel loved again, wanting to feel that bond with someone again. This is like what you feel like you were missing out on. You feeling like it's not there, and this is what you're looking to regain. Okay. So even if it's not you leaving the situation, okay, with this Ten of Swords here, this could be you all letting go of dead weight from the, you know, in the situation. So, you know, this could be the two of you coming to an agreement that either it's not going to work and you're fine with that and you're going to part ways, or acknowledging that it's not going to work, but you both are willing to have this partnership and do whatever it takes to let go of those things that were causing it not to work. Okay, with this Ten of Swords here, letting go of old bad habits, old ways of thinking, old ways of being. Okay, but I do feel like it has to be a mutual understanding between the two, meaning that not one person is going to be or can be that person who's going to be the person to do all of the changing. Okay, it has to be change on both ends. I feel like if you're in a situation where you're not 100% to walk away from. All right. And like I said, it could be, if it's not marriage related or home life related, it could be job related too, you know, feeling like your job is no longer, you know, serving its purpose for you. You've been with it for a while. You're not seeing the outcome that you desire. It's not going to bring you the fulfillment of the Ten of Pentacles. So it's going to put you, you know, in a place of having to decide, you know, is this something that you walk away from? All right. In the near future, you have the Hierophant. All right. The Hierophant is all about traditions. Okay. This is even more makes me feel like this is marriage related for some of you guys, or it can be organization. So it can be career related for some of you guys. But definitely, I feel like alleviating yourself from one of the two. Some of you are alleviating yourself from a marriage or some that's been around for a while, or alleviating yourself from a job that you have been around for a while, seeking a better partnership and a better opportunity. Okay, this is what you guys are looking for. All right, feeling like it's just not there at the moment where you're at with that Five of Pentacles. It's not there. All right, and I do feel like for some of you, you're tired of that feeling of not being fulfilled. All right, not being fulfilled, and not everything that you're desiring, those feelings not being met for you guys. Okay, in the position of how you the power you have in this situation, you have the Star. Okay, and this is what I feel like some of you are doing. You're clinging on to hope and faith that whatever it is that you decide to do here, that it is going to work out in your best interest. All right, really just being hopeful and faithful that, hey, you know what, if I make this decision to walk away, I hope that things turn out all right. All right, and this is what you're doing. I feel like. Okay, and then you have in your the card for your surrounding situation or the environment around you, you have the Six of Swords. So yeah, this is definitely moving away from something. Okay, transitioning out of the old into the new. All right, realizing that it is time to set sail on this sea, okay, to better and brighter days. Okay, because remember, with the Six of Swords, she's leaving behind rocky times. Okay, she's leaving behind those things that no longer worked for her. She's letting that go. All right, so she's definitely choosing to to move on. All right, and this is what I feel like you're doing, moving on from an environment that is no longer working for you guys. All right, getting to the point of release. Okay, being released from this marriage, being released from this organization, whatever it is that you're being released from. All right, I feel like it's going to allow for you to have an extension of self when you are released. All right, and with that extension of self is the Emperor. Okay, in your hopes or fears, you have the Emperor. And the Emperor is all about, you know, having control, all right, having structure. So this is what I feel like you're hoping for, all right, that if you decide to leave, or when you do leave from whatever the situation is, hoping that you will still have control, all right, still have not control over the person that you love, but just control over self and being able to take care of self and being able to manage. All right, so this is what I feel like you are, you know, hoping for. All right, that you are making the best move. All right, because as you can see in his hand, he holds a chess piece, and in what I see with this is like checkmate. So do you feel like this move is going to provide you that checkmate feeling, like, okay, I'm victorious in this all? All right, and then the outcome is the Queen of Cups. So I feel like whatever release this is that you guys are going to be walking away from, it is definitely going to bring you emotional stability. Okay, and I feel like this is what you are desiring more than anything else. It's just emotional stability. All right, I do feel like you are tired of having your head in a slump, tired of feeling like you are without, tired of feeling like, you know, the support isn't there. All right, and you no longer want to hold your head down. You are ready to hold it up. Okay, you are ready for that emotional freedom. You are really ready to feel at peace. Okay, and this is your outcome card. So that is what is going to come from it. Whatever it is that you're walking away from, it is going to allow you to be emotionally at peace. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and clarify. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. For the collector sign of Aquarius, please clarify the 10 of Pentacles in the position of the situation for them. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords. All right, and I do feel like with this Ace of Swords, you guys are gaining clarity. All right, you're gaining mental clarity on the situation. You're realizing that what once was, it's no longer, and even though it may hurt for you to recognize and acknowledge that, I feel like that's what you're doing, and you're realizing that this painful ending has to happen. All right, in order for you to gain your own emotional peace and stability, I feel like you're gaining that clarity. All right, the clarity that's needed for you to determine whether or not you're walking or you're staying. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify for me the 10 of Swords in the position of the challenge. Yeah, so I feel like you know, all right, you're gaining this clarity, and you're knowing that whatever's going to bring you peace is not, you know, here. Whatever this is not going to bring you peace, but it's hard. It's going to be hard. Okay, and that's why that's in a challenge, because 10 of Swords are all about painful endings, like something that you know may be inevitable, but it's still kind of hard for you to acknowledge. All right, yeah, 5 of Cups, holding on to the past. You know, some of you guys are holding on to the past, you know, maybe trying to, you know, hope that things will turn out for the better. All right. But you can't stay in that mourning phase. That's what the 5 of Cups does. It stays in the mourning phase of these 3 cups that no longer have anything to offer, rather than focusing on the 2 cups that does. All right. And look at the 2 cups here. You have the 2 cups in your present situation. So you're wanting to turn away, okay, from these 3 cups. You're wanting to turn, I feel like, and face these 2 cups here, because this is your present energy. You're wanting to turn and face those, but I feel like it's difficult. Like, you know, you have to do it, but you're kind of still in that stagnant, stuck energy. All right. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify the 6 of Cups for me in the position of the foundation of the issue. Yeah, and like I say, with the Six of Cups being here, I feel like this is something that has been around for a while, whether it is a marriage or a job. And this is why I feel like, still clinging to it. All right. Just because it's not like it's something fresh and it's easy for you to just dismiss and let go of. All right. There may be a lot more a lot more at stake with this. And it really, you know, strikes a chord with you, with your emotions of the actions that need to be taken. Thank you, beautiful angels, past ancestors. Okay. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, all right, as the foundation, clarifying the Six of Cups. So yeah, something you definitely you worked on and nourished. Okay, so this is not like an overnight relationship or something that's short term, 6 months, year. It may be even something that's longer. All right, something that has evolved and something that has grew. Definitely something that's been around for a while for you guys. Thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles in the position of the past energy. Yeah, but I feel like you guys are definitely, you're tired of not acknowledging yourself and your feelings. All right. You're tired of holding your head down in the slums and, you know, just really feeling like you're missing out on something. All right. And this could also too be, like I mentioned earlier, you know, financial issues that may have caused for these other issues to come up. All right. So whether it's financial issues within a job or it's financial issues, you know, within the family, that may have been the cause for other issues to surface. All right, so we have the King of Wands. Okay, to clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so this could be, you know, you having a lack of from a counterpart. All right, King of Wands. He is someone who is, he's fiery. He's passionate about what he does. He can be, you know, overly confident, you know, dependent on the situation or the circumstance. And maybe in this case, you know, this person was more about self, leaving you feeling without, okay, not receiving that attention from them. All right, because the King of Wands can be an egotistic king. Okay, he not all the time will he mean harm, but he's part of the fire suit. Okay, and it's for, you know, the fire signs in general, for the most part, it's mainly about self. So this could be the past situation that has led you up to feeling like, you know, it's this is, I have to put myself first now. I'm looking for the partnership of duality, okay, and not about self, okay, because this person may be making you feel, or the situation may be making you feel like, you know, you are alone. All right, because they're not providing and they're not nurturing to you. All right, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify the Two of Cups in a position of the present situation. Yes, so you guys are definitely looking for some form of duality that is going to allow for you and your counterpart, or you and your situation or scenario, whatever it is, to be on the same page. All right, you're tired of just not, I feel like, receiving that emotional balance. Okay, that emotional passion. I feel like this is what some of you may be longing for. All right, so we have the Three of Cups to clarify the Two of Cups. Yeah, so you're looking for something that's going to give you reason to celebrate and to be happy. All right, and with it being in a present situation, this is something that you have literally come to terms with. All right, that you are looking for something that is going to make you emotionally satisfied, happy, and not be like draining for you. Okay, not keeping you in this not stagnant energy, but like in this energy of not being able to appreciate. Okay, maybe the situation is always having you down and out, and you're ready to release that, and you're ready to look for some type of union that's going to allow you to celebrate life, be happy with life, and not be with someone who maybe is on the pessimistic side, or someone who's, you know, like, yeah, whatever, and not really paying attention to what it is that you desire and what it is that you want, because they're more so focused on what is in their best interest. Okay, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify the Hierophant for me in a position of near future. Yeah, and I do feel like there is going to be a release from this. All right, there will be a release, guys, and I feel like that release will elevate you. All right, it will elevate you. You are being hopeful. That's one thing I can say. I do feel like you guys are being hopeful around the situation, but at the same time, a little bit hesitant because of, you know, the capacity of a situation, considering, like I mentioned, that this is something that may have been around for a while for you guys. All right, so we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse to clarify the Hierophant. Yeah, so just allow yourself, the Four of Pentacles, normally they cling tight, okay, to whatever it is that they've earned or that they have. And I feel like with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is you know, no longer clinging no longer clinging to those things, and allowing yourself to be elevated or released. All right, no longer clinging to what does not work for you. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify the Star for me in a position of their power in the situation. Yeah, so just hope for the better, and I feel like that's what you guys will gravitate towards. It's just hoping for the better, and, you know, being positive and optimistic about the situation. All right, so we have, oh my gosh, we have the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles again. So yeah, so this is just, I feel like this is what you're hoping for, you know, like when this is released, all right, you're looking for to not only have that Ten of Pentacles, you know, which you thought you may have had already, but you're also hoping for that emotional stability again. And I think that's a peace of mind. I feel like that's what you're more so wanting more than anything, is a peace of mind. Okay, and to still be, you know, financially well off, and still be able to be put together as a whole. All right, because Ten of Pentacles is about being put together as a whole, so still, you know, that as well. But more than anything, the Queen of Cups, okay, is what you are really seeking and hoping for. All right, this is with the Star card being here, this is what you're clinging on to, the hope and faith of, you know, being able to be emotionally secure as well as financially secure. All right, and the good news with that, Aquarius, is that you have that as your outcome. So what you're hoping for here with this Star, with the Queen of Cups, being able to be emotionally secure and balanced, with the release of this, you will gain that. All right, so that is Spirit saying you will gain the emotional peace that you are looking for. All right, but it is a transition. It will be a transition. Okay, Six of Swords is all about transitioning, meaning that what you're leaving behind, you don't just dump it all and run. All right, usually most of the time there's still some remnants of it with you. All right, which you have to be able to release and let go of. All right, and that's where your emotional peace comes in at with that Queen of Cups there. So let's clarify the Six of Swords. Why is the Six? Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. So yeah, so the burden was on you, Aquarius. The burden was on you, whatever the situation was. All right, and you're trying to move away from that burden. The responsibility was on you. All right, so whether I say, like I said earlier, if this was a financial problem within the home, I feel like the burden was on you. The person maybe didn't necessarily care too much to alleviate you from it, because maybe they were more so focused on self. But you got to the point where you're tired. All right, you want everything to be stable all around the board, and you're realizing that this is not it. All right, as hard as it may be to face with this Ten of Swords here, you're realizing this is not it. And so this is where the transition comes in at. Transition away from this overburden or this over responsibility that you were tied up to. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors, for Aquarius. Please clarify the Emperor, please, in the hopes and fears position. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? Beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Yeah, so you're hoping to be able to still come out, you know, on top in this situation. All right, you're hoping for things to really balance out. All right, and I feel like it's, like I said, mainly emotional. All right, you guys are looking for inner peace more than anything, I feel like. All right, you're looking for something that's going to suit you and bring you happiness. All right, and you have the Two of Swords to clarify the Emperor. All right, so yeah, so this is difficult decisions. So you hope to be able to still pull it off with the Emperor. You fear the difficult decision that has to be made tied with it. All right, you're caught in the middle. All right, you know that you want serenity, but yet the situation itself is a little more intense, you know, for some of you guys. Okay, it's not as easily said as done, or it's more easier said than done. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Cups, please, in a position of the outcome. There we go. The Two of Wands again, all about planning and making decisions. So you guys have to choose the path that's going to bring you this Queen of Cups. All right. It's a difficult decision with this Two of Swords here, but it's a choice that has to be made if you are looking to gain that peace of mind. All right. And I'm sure, because you have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this is something you guys are definitely in your head about. All right, because it's not something, like I said, that I feel like you can easily walk away from, but it is something that has to be acknowledged if you know what it is that you want ultimately. All right, as difficult as it may be, this is going to be the time for you guys to really, I feel like, put self first. All right, this is what it's about. I feel like put self first. All right, that's going to be the key factor for you guys. Put yourself first, and, you know, look for those things that's going to bring you all around happiness if you don't have it now. All right, that's what it boils down to. Okay, so we're going to pull some oracle cards for you guys. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors, for Aquarius. Please guide this reading and provide. Okay, so we have the Fates, okay, which is number 17. And the Fates, I'm going to read the card, but I'm sure it's all about, you know, things that are inevitable, right? Like I mentioned earlier, I think like some of this stuff may be inevitable. And this comes down to recognizing what is fated to happen and what is not. Okay, knowing when it is time to be released, time to let go, as painful and hurtful as it may be. Just knowing, you know. So let's see, we have number 17, which is the Fates. Okay, and it says fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Yes, definitely. So this is definitely you realizing, okay, coming to that point of realizing. And this is where I think you want your release to come in at, to just be emotionally free and realizing that what can not be changed and just accepting it. Okay, and there's even a prayer for this. It says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, and it says there are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experience may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work what those events in your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the serenity prayer. Yeah, so if anything, learn from this, guys. Learn from, what it is that you had and what it is that you desire. All right. And as the prayer mentioned, understanding those things that cannot be changed, the things that can, and then knowing the difference between them. Okay. And we're going to get you another oracle card. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors, for the collective sign of Aquarius. Oracle card, please. Yeah, so I do think you guys know this, for whoever this is. You guys know it, you are aware of the situation, but at the same time, it's something, that's been around for a while for you guys. So just upping and, departing from it may be a little difficult. Okay, and we have grounding. It says go deep, explore your roots. Yeah, so this is definitely you looking for that Two of Cups. Okay, looking for what makes you happy. Okay, understanding what it is that's going to bring you this duality of happiness. Okay, exploring your roots, exploring yourself. All right, looking within yourself. Okay, and realizing, the peace, not only, or not, the peace within, but also the peace around. All right, I feel like this is what you want more than anything, is that peace. Like with this Queen of Cups, like look how serene, like the area around her is, and she just sits there and she is, reading. I don't know if you can see, but she's reading in peace. So this is what you're looking for. So I feel like once you're able to dig in and dive deep, go deep, like it says, you'll know what to do. All right, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. What spirit message would you like to provide for the lovely Aquariuses? What spirit message? Spirit message for Aquarius. Okay, and we have a mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So this is for whoever this can relate to or resonates with. It's your mother is nearby, okay? And they're saying to call on her for support, for guidance, and just to know that you are loved. All right, so whereas you may not feel 100% loved in this situation, the mother's love is there for you. Okay, whether she's here in the physical with us or has moved on to the spiritual, the mother's love is there for you. All right, so just dig deep, go within, find that peace and that serenity, and call on the love and support that is available and out there for you. All right, my lovely Aquariuses, that is your February 2022 reading. Really hope it resonated. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye-bye.